Hello, Future Millionaire. Today is a much better day. Yeah, 5% up. Yesterday was pretty boring, but today at least we're up 5%. That's a good starting point. And we'll see what happens for the rest of the day. Right now we have up 5% on Bitcoin. Ethereum is up 10%. Bitcoin Cash 4.5%. Litecoin 6.5%. So it's pretty cool. It's a good start of the day, and maybe this is the start of the real move for the rest of the week. And I want to remind everybody that in markets, nothing goes one straight line. Nothing ever does that. And whenever someone tells you things like something will go up 100% certain period of time, it doesn't mean that you take the 100% divide by the time that is remaining, and then every day you expect a certain percentage slowly going up. This is not a straight line. You are not drawing a line from A to B. Instead, very often it is impossible to predict what kind of swings and movements goes on in the market. But the thing is, every predictive model that every hedge fund uses deploys certain degree of uncertainty. What they work with is probabilities, high probability events. And the same thing I work with when I time travel, high probability event. It's no different than saying you prepare yourself for the time when you're 100 years old. You should prepare yourself for that period, because you know your mobility will be reduced, your muscle power will be reduced, your fertility will be reduced, etc., etc., etc. So, but what kind of reduction are we working with? That is the thing up to you, how you work on that. So same thing with the markets. And we are having the greatest bull market of all time in cryptos. And within cryptos, we have some of the best assets in the world. And when I'm talking about Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, those are the best assets, absolutely best, the best one in the world. So what that means is you have the absolute certainty that there will be tons of money coming into the market, and they don't come in one go. They don't come in one swoop. Instead, they are a bit like the blind person following another blind person, then follow the next blind person, and then ultimately led by the guy who is one-eyed. And the one-eyed guy are people like Tim Draper, Michael Saylor, or in Bitcoin Cash spaces like myself. Yes, I'm one of the half-blind person. I still consider myself half-blind towards many details in crypto. However, I'm less blind than 99% of the people out there. Most other people, when they look at the market, they look at the price movement, they think they see, but they don't. They're actually absolutely blind. They're absolutely blind. So what they're doing is they're looking what other people are doing with their money, and then they follow those people into their footsteps. Because this is our natural habit. This is our natural instinct. The human natural instinct is to follow the crowd. And the crowd, easiest way to follow the crowd to see the price. So when you see price move up this fast, then what happens is everyone else will follow the same price as well. Therefore, it's incredibly important that we have movement that is not only easily digested by the market, but also more importantly, those movements must be explainable by the market. So that is my job here. When the market is doing what it does, with or without me, I'm not the one who makes this thing happen. I'm the one who is telling you this will happen. It's no different than a guy who understands the way how moon turns around Earth and tell you the tide is influenced by the mass differences, and therefore you can predict to a certain degree how the tide move up and down. So the same thing happens here in the market. But for those people who are not trained, it looks like magic, it looks like sorcery. But in reality, all I'm doing here is using what I already know in the future and apply it backwards in the truest form, the time travel. And talking about that, I want you to know that ultimately, regardless what happens in the market, we are on the right track. And this track is going to take us a few years. This will take a couple of years until we get to the level where you can go around and confidently say, yes, Bitcoin Cash trading $500,000 because this coin has the following fundamentals working for it. That is how most people work. Instead, you want to turn this thing around. You want to see, okay, for Bitcoin Cash to trade at $500,000, what fundamentally must happen for that to be the case? And very easily can happen is become the money of the world, the cash of the world. the application for cash for the world. And now then you have to ask yourself the question, is Bitcoin Cash that one coin that can fulfill the function for being the cash of the world? And the answer right now is clearly yes, because I keep giving out challenges. By the way, the XRP challenge, I have the XRP wallet on my phone for a while. It's called the Edge wallet, and until today I have not received a single cent of XRP on this wallet, and I suspect it's some kind of a limitation by the design of XRP that does not allow that to happen. Now ask yourself the question, if XRP can't even transfer 1 cent from a normal person's wallet to another person's wallet, how does XRP transfer billions of dollars between banks? I don't know how to do that. If you can't do that for 1 cent, how do you do that for $1 billion? Yeah. So it's no different than saying the internet doesn't work for email, but it works great for YouTube. That doesn't make any sense, right? The same thing goes for money transfer. So therefore, it is actually incredibly important to use the coin that you are investing in and tell yourself, okay, at least on the rudimental basis, I understand what I'm investing in. No different than before you buy Tesla shares, you should buy a Tesla car or drive a Tesla car. Or before you buy Apple shares, you should buy Apple product and use the ecosystem and see how it works. Before you buy Bitcoin Cash, I strongly suggest everybody download Bitcoin.com wallet. Ask around, ask people to send you 1 cent, 5 cents, 10 cents, and then you do the same with all the coins you like, and then see the experience. This is what I have done. Even though I don't document those experiences, it's because most of them are so lousy, I don't want to document them. It makes things look bad. It really looks bad. Oh, by the way, I can see here, Bitcoin Cash is up 5.5% now. So it's amazing. And all the crypto are currently connected like a train. So when the first coin start to move, the rest are gonna follow. And that's what we're dealing with here. All right, that's a good start for the weekend. And what day is today, actually? This is the biggest problem when you don't have a work or job forever. Today is Thursday, so Thursday. So until Sunday, we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 days to do a big week for Bitcoin Cash. I look forward to see the big week, and I see this is still going to be the most critical week in the history of Bitcoin Cash. Once we had the move, then you understand why. Because all other investment managers are looking at the same thing, and they are wondering when are they going to go to the next level. All right, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.